Hello world, namaste, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe to do. I do beauty related things. I make makeup videos and all other stuff like that is related to makeup and fashion. In today's video, I'm going to show this basic red lip makeup look for your Karwa Chauth. I know many of you, like almost all of the married women, is going to do the Karwa Chauth, and it's really nice to just zazz up yourself for that thing. And what I have created is really simple, but it is yet a little bam to look on. And yeah, and I have paired the earrings like the jhumkis for this look because most of you are going to wear the lehengas and the saris, although I'm not wearing. I tried to find the thing but I could not, but still, so I feel this is a kind of a simple makeup look that you can do on your Karwa Chauth, and this will look really kind of like as if you have done so much to yourself, because the lips are the key to this makeup look. So if you want to know how I got this look, please keep on watching. So here we start. So like always, we'll start by the primer. I have already moisturized my face, and for primer I'll do the same thing, my Let Me Blur Perfect primer. So this is how it looks like, right? So I'm taking a very teensy amount like always I do. I have ordered some other primers also just to see the effect, how they work on, because this really helps in making my pores appear less and just increasing the longevity of your makeup. Okay, just dot some primer like this. First, just put on the areas of your concern. For example, your T-zone. Like whatever skin type you have, you need to take your primer to your T-zone, because this is the area where your makeup tends to get much oilier and imperfect. Go with very light hands. I'm not going beyond my T-zone because I want my makeup to look a little dewy and glowy after it gets finished. So I'm not going on the periphery of my face. It's just here where I get oilier than now. Next, for the foundation, I will take my Sugar Drop the Base Serum Foundation, and I need to shake it really well before using it like this. So I'm not mixing any foundation because I am going to use another foundation over it. Like first apply this one and then I will top it up with the other one. Okay, so this is to create a flawless base that will gonna last really long. Okay, I will take approx 4 to 5 drops of this. I'm taking on my hands. You can use the foundation plate if you want to, because hygiene matters. Start dotting the product up. It's really pretty. I know on screen this is looking a bit really yellow, not a bit, but actually really yellow. Obviously, do not forget your neck. And now I'm going to blend it. This foundation is really impressive when it comes to blending, because you just don't need to do anything. It just blends on its own. It's really blendable. Now I'm taking the leftover and just focus on to my pimple marks. Dab it like this. And because I usually do not use the concealers to hide my pimple marks and all, I usually take my foundations and top it off like this. Do not compromise on your coverage or the blending thing, because this is important to look a kind of flawless on your curvature. So I am done with my base, like the sugar base. Now I am going to the concealer part, but I'm not going to conceal my face. I'm going to conceal my eyes, because we'll do a glamorous kind of thing. Although the eyes makeup would be neutral, but this will be still be glamorous. So I'm going to use the concealer for my eyes. For the concealer, I'll use my Maybelline Fit Me. As I told you, now I use this as my concealer. And I forgot to tell you the shade. This is number 25 medium Moen. So I'm taking little bit and I'm going to apply this. Try to use as less product as you can use, because you can build it up afterwards, but once you put on too much, it's very hard to take it off. Now our eyes base is also done, so we'll move on to the second thing, that is the second base. So I am using the Olivia Pancake. This is in the shade 26 Almond Dust. And what you gotta do is just wet your sponge again if it's dried up and swirl it like this, and we're going to apply this. When you're using the pancake with sponge, you cannot drag it, just dab it like this and press it into your skin. At first you will say this is not doing anything, but eventually once it is dried up, you will see the results. So our base is also done. Now before moving to the powder, I'm going to do the contouring, and no surprises for cream contouring. I will use my NY Base stick. This is in the shade 14 Backstage Statement in Chestnut. This is the shade in number 14. Starting from my chin area, then cheeks and nose, and a little bit on the forehead. For the powder, I will use my Fit Me loose powder. This is in the shade medium deep point Fonts number 30.
So I'm taking my powder brush. I'm going to dip it like this, and just of the excess. You can see there is a lot of excess. I'm going to powder my face with this.
Alright, my powder is done, and I have applied some to my eyes also, so that they should not crease before we go to the eyeshadows. And now we will finally move to our bronzing, and for bronzing I will use my old buddy. This is the Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Caramel Toffee 01. So we'll move further to our eyes now. So I will use two shadows today. One is from this palette. I will use this shade right over here, this orangish shade for the corners, for the dimension and for blending. And then I will use my another palette. This is a random local market purchase and this was really cheap. I feel like 100 or 150, but this has all beautiful shimmery shades and they do last long. I have used it before also. I'm going to use the golden shades like this one, and this one. I might just mix all of these golds and apply this because I'm going to do the classic red lips, and the golden bronzy eyes looks very beautiful with that. Okay, so we'll go directly to our eyes now. I'm taking a brush like this. This is a blending brush with a dome, and I'm going to pick that orange shade to my brush. I will take it directly. This has really fallout, like real fallout, and I'm going to apply this to my crease line and my outer corners. Just keep blending until you are satisfied with the blend and the pigmentation you want. I'm taking this dome kind of brush and I'm going to dip it directly to my color, just off the excess. It has a lot of fallout, and I'm going to apply it to my lower lash line. I do not have black shades separately right now, but I do have my eyebrow kit, so I'm going to use this shade. This is the clear black, and I use this to my eyebrows because I have flat black eyebrows hairs. I'm going to use this shade as I want it, and for that I'm taking another blending brush. Okay, I don't want to mix that orange with the black, so I'm going to use this brush. I'm taking to take it a little bit, not much. You see this? I have just applied to the end of my eyes and not anywhere. And I'll do the same thing to this eye. So once this is done, now I'm going to use the same orangey brush and I'm going to blend this. Now I'm taking a little more orange and just reducing the blackness right here. So my mixing of black and orange is done. Now I'm going to the shimmer part, that is the main thing of this eye look. For the shimmery gold, I will use the brush, this brush that just comes with this one. I think this is pretty good in doing that. And what I'm going to do, this has a really nice mirror though. What I'm going to do is pick this gold, like gold shade like this, and just take it like very nicely, a really nice good amount of gold. I'm going to apply it starting from the inner corners of my eyes to the middle of it. don't go above your crease line, just be it in like below the crease line. I'm repeating the same thing to the left eye. Going to take a little more and apply it to the lower lash line, to the inner corners, to the middle of it. Now I'm going to clean this up. Whatever has been fallen out, just take a clean brush like this and just remove whatever excess you have all around your face. Okay, and I'm going to blend everything like this. And I want some more gold on my eye, so I will take my fingers and just going to press it like just right here. I'll show you. Foiled and shimmer eyeshadows are better with the fingers, so try to use it with the fingers. We'll move to the liner and the kajal now. And for the liner, I will use my same Lakme Instant Liner. See my wing? A really nice bold long wing liner, and I will use the kajal now. So till the time this is getting dry, I'm going to do my eyebrows. For that I use my Swiss Beauty eyebrow kit, and before that I'm going to just comb my hairs down like this
and create some lines. For the lines, I'll use the same brush and same black color that I showed you that I use it here. Once everything is done, I'm going to comb them up so that they're nice and blended.
For kajal, I will use my Sugar Stroke of Genius Heavy Duty Kohl. This is in the shade 1, that is Back to Black, and I'm going to use directly to my waterline. And to make your kajal last long, you're gonna take your brush, the powder brush, take some eyeshadow. I'm taking the same shade I took right here, the orange one. I'm going to apply it to the lower lash line. This will create a barrier so that this will not get smudged easily. For the lipstick today, I will use my favorite red lipstick, and that is from Swiss Beauty Non-Transfer Waterproof Lipstick, and this is in the shade 407 Russian Red. Now this red is really awesome, and the texture of this lipstick is just to die for. Okay. Oh my God. lipsticks are really nice. These are matte, but they are very nice and comfortable to wear on, and even when you are applying this, they are so smooth to glide. And yeah, for the lip liner today, I will use my Elvin lip liner. This is in the shade L22 Cranberry. Finally, we can move to the blush now, because I always apply blush after my lipstick, and because we are going so bold with our lips, I'm going to use a very nice subtle blush, and I will not use my normal usual matte blush. I will use the shimmery one. For that shimmery one, I will use my LA Colors blush palette. So it has two shimmery things, like this is one and this one. I'm going to use this one because this is way much nearer to the festive thing, and I will use the same brush that comes with it. It's really nice and actually workable. Okay, so I'm going to dip the thing like this, dust off the excess, and I'm going to apply it as a blush. The only thing left is the mascara, so I'm taking my usual favorite Maybelline Hyper Curl. We are finally done with our makeup, and I'm going to do my hair and come back. I hope you liked the video, and if you did it, please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. Also, you can follow me on Instagram. I have the same handle named Queen Feet. I will give the links in the description bar, and also I'm on LinkedIn and Facebook. You can follow me on there also, and just comment on it if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, the females most importantly. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.